Pakistan's hypocrisy on freedom of press has been exposed. Despite Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan claiming that there is no crackdown on the press in the country, the arrest of journalists, threats of violence against editors clearly show the stark reality of the situation in Pakistan. In the latest instance, a Pakistani journalist, Bilal Farooqi, was arrested on allegations of inciting sectarian violence. He was held for hate posts against the military. His arrest came hours after he took to Twitter to post on the Lahore gang rape. In his tweet, he said that no place is safe in Pakistan. Although he has been set free on bail, clearly in Pakistan, if you are critical of the government, you either end up in jail or your voice is muffled. In yet another instance, in the last 24 hours, journalist Absar Alam has been booked. He has been charged with treason. The FIR alleges that Alam has committed serious treason by using inappropriate language on social media against the Pakistani forces and the Prime Minister of Pakistan. However, Alam responded to the charges against him, saying that Bajwa cannot suppress our voices. Now, these arrests are the latest in a spate of such moves against journalists who have been critical of the government. Press freedom in Pakistan is on a downward spiral, with murders, harassment and assault. The brutal gang rape of a woman in Lahore has shaken the collective conscience of people in Pakistan. Women took to the streets of Islamabad over Pakistan government's inaction towards investigating the horrific incident. Now, the women were seen carrying banners calling for hanging of the culprits. Our Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik brings us this ground report from Islamabad.
Well, I'm standing outside the Islamabad Press Club where there are scores of women protesters, which my camera person can show you as well, and they are out here demanding safety for the rights of women. They are protesting against the heinous crime that was committed about 3 to 4 days ago on the motorway, the gang rape incident that took place, and they're demanding basic rights from the state of Pakistan, basic protection. They're also calling out on the authorities for victim blaming. We can see protesters having placards that say "Stop victim blaming," and they've been asking the government for their basic rights. They also say that government needs to ensure effective legislation against rapists, against gang rapes that have been happening. Rape is the violence against women, and sexual violence is something that has been happening in society, and they have been asking the government for effective legislation and for a safer society, by and large for the women, at least here in Pakistan. Anas Malik, Islamabad, Pakistan, for WION, World is One.
The incident dates back to Wednesday night when two robbers raped a woman at gunpoint in Gujarpura near Lahore while she was waiting for help on the motorway after her car developed a fault. Public anger was further fueled by the remarks from Lahore police chief, who had blamed the woman for rapes. Pakistan Human Rights Minister Shireen Mazari has said that it was unacceptable for the lead investigator to effectively blame a woman for being gang raped. She added that such statements amount to rationalizing rape. Prime Minister Imran Khan wrote on Twitter that protecting women was his government's biggest priority. He added that the incident was a disgrace to Pakistani society. But social media users were intent on holding the Prime Minister responsible for the worsening situation in the country. Some users commented that they wanted action and not words. Others pointed out that Imran Khan had failed to take action in previous cases of rape in the country, and so they had stopped putting their hopes in him. Now, there was considerable outrage against the Lahore top cop as well. Hashtag CCPO Lahore was trending on Pakistan Twitter, with many users demanding that he step down after his insensitive and misogynistic remarks. One user commented that the Lahore police chief represented patriarchy at its worst. The Punjab government is being urged to remove the CCPO as he has lost the people's trust. On the investigation front, 12 suspects have been arrested so far. 20 teams of Lahore Police and Crime Investigation Agency are working on the case. The probe team is gathering DNA evidence and examining CCTV footage from the motorway.